Welcome back to the coins buyers. They're a fortune lying right in your pocket change. Imagine a simple, unassuming penny worth millions of dollars. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1982 Lincoln penny, the coin with a fascinating history and a shocking current value of up to $13 million. This penny may look like just any other Lincoln penny at first glance, but it's anything but ordinary. The 1982 Lincoln penny stands out for more than its age. It's one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. minting history, and for good reason. This coin not only commemorates decades of American heritage but also holds a unique place in the world of numismatics, or coin collecting, because of an interesting feature, or two. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first coin in U.S. history to feature a real person on its obverse side, breaking the tradition of using allegorical figures. This penny has been a symbol of American pride and respect for decades. In 1982, the United States Mint was facing a unique problem: rising metal costs. Pennies were made of 95% copper, but due to rising copper prices, the mint had to make a change. Thus, 1982 became a transitional year. During this year, pennies were minted in both copper and a new copper-plated zinc composition. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The 1982 Lincoln penny with a small d mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, and it's extremely rare in its copper form. Most pennies after the change in 1982 were made with the copper-plated zinc composition. However, a small number of 1982 pennies were mistakenly struck with the original copper composition. This error means that while most of the 1982 pennies are common zinc pennies, a few rare copper versions were accidentally produced. These rare copper pennies were a major find, and collectors go wild for them. You can even tell the difference by weight. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc ones are lighter at 2.5 grams. Now, you might wonder, what could a copper 1982 penny possibly be worth? This coin is valued at $13 million today. In fact, one was recently sold for several $million at auction, shocking the world of coin collecting. The combination of its rarity, historical significance, and the demand from collectors has skyrocketed its value. For collectors, this coin isn't just a penny, it's a piece of U.S. history, a unique mistake by the mint, and a tangible asset that could bring significant returns. Each one is like a rare, accidental masterpiece that was never meant to be released in its current form. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies? Start by looking for the 1982 date and the small d mint mark below the year on the obverse side. Next, weigh the penny. If it weighs around 3.11 grams, you might have a copper penny on your hands, as opposed to the lighter zinc variety. Weighing scales that can measure to hundredths of a gram are ideal for this. If your penny matches these characteristics, then it's time to have it authenticated by a coin grading service, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. They can confirm if you have the copper version, which could make you a millionaire. The 1982 copper penny is like the holy grail for coin collectors. Why? Because it represents a perfect storm of rarity and historical significance. Coins like the 1943 steel penny, which was made out of steel during World War II, have always fascinated collectors, but the 1982 copper penny is a one-of-a-kind error from a transitional year. Its story alone makes it priceless, and that's why collectors are willing to pay millions for it. If you're curious about finding one of these, start by checking any 1982 pennies you have. It's always worth inspecting change from banks, looking at old family coin collections, or going to flea markets. You never know when you might find a hidden gem. Remember, any 1982 penny that's copper is incredibly rare. The 1982 Lincoln copper penny is an extraordinary example of how something small can hold incredible value. If you're lucky enough to find one, you might just have a $13 million fortune in your hands. So, go check your pennies. you might be holding history in the palm of your hand. Think you found a rare 1982 D copper penny? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and hidden treasures in your change. This script will guide viewers through the journey of understanding the 1982 D Lincoln penny, highlighting its unique characteristics, why it's valued so highly, and how they could potentially find one of these rare coins themselves. Today, specifically the 1993 Lincoln penny, could be worth a fortune. That's right. Some of these humble coins, usually found in pocket change, have reached values as high as $14 million at auction. But what makes them so special? Stay tuned as we dive into the intriguing history, unique details, and potential value behind the 1993 Lincoln penny. To understand why a 1993 Lincoln penny could be worth millions, let's go back to the history of this iconic coin. First minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Since then, it's remained a symbol of American currency, with Lincoln's likeness gracing the front side, or obverse, of the coin. The original 1909 penny was actually minted in two varieties, one featuring the initials of the designer, Victor David Brenner, known as the VDB penny. Over time, the design underwent several changes, with the iconic Lincoln Memorial image on the reverse side being introduced in 1959. This design was used until 2008, so our 1993 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial era. The 1993 Lincoln penny looks pretty similar to other pennies from the Memorial Series era, with Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But it's the little details that can make a world of difference when it comes to value. In 1993, Lincoln pennies were produced in three main mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint adds a small letter under the date on the front side to show where it was minted. If you have a penny with a D under the date, it was minted in Denver, an S means it was minted in San Francisco, and a lack of a mint mark indicates it was produced in Philadelphia. However, the highest value has been reported on certain rare error coins. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1993 Lincoln penny is generally valued at face value for typical coins. However, the error coins and those that were produced with unusual minting qualities have fetched jaw-dropping amounts at auction. In fact, one rare version of the 1993 Lincoln penny was recently appraised at over $14 million. These rare and valuable pennies are not your average coins. Some have minting errors like double die strikes, where the coin's images and lettering appear doubled. Others have a floating roof effect, where the Lincoln Memorial appears without connecting pillars, an error caused by a weak strike or an over-polished die. Another feature that can skyrocket the penny's value is the coin's condition. Pennies in pristine condition, known as uncirculated or those with a proof finish, are highly sought after by collectors. If your 1993 penny is graded as MS 65 or higher, meaning it's in near-perfect condition, it could already be worth thousands, if not millions. So, how can you tell if your 1993 penny is one of the rare valuable ones? Here are a few things to look for. Look under the date. Although Philadelphia coins lack a mint mark, if you find one with an unusual or misplaced mark, that could be a sign of rarity. Look closely for doubling on the letters and numbers, especially around Liberty and the date. This could indicate a double die error. If your coin has no visible scratches or wear and has a sharp, reflective surface, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Mint state coins, especially those graded MS 65 or above, are in high demand. Some 1993 pennies have oddities, like missing design elements due to weak strikes, making them particularly desirable to collectors. The coin collecting world is always buzzing, and values can skyrocket, especially for rare finds. Just recently, a 1993 penny with a rare error sold for millions, setting the standard for this coin's high valuation. If you believe your 1993 penny has some unique qualities, it's best to get it authenticated and graded by a professional. Companies like PCGS and NGC are reputable graders who can confirm if your penny is worth a fortune. Once graded, you can consider auctioning the coin. Popular auction houses like Heritage Auctions or even specialized coin websites can help you find buyers willing to pay top dollar. Remember, the right buyer is often a serious collector willing to pay a premium for something truly unique. Before you check your 1993 pennies, here are some final tips for new and seasoned collectors alike. Always handle your coins carefully by the edges and store them in a protective case to prevent any damage. Even a small scratch can reduce a coin's value significantly. Who would have thought that a penny could be worth $14 million? The story of the 1993 Lincoln penny is a reminder that sometimes, hidden treasure lies right in our pockets. So go check your change. You might just find a piece of history worth a fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1993 Lincoln penny and want to uncover more valuable coins, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments if you have a unique coin story to share. This script should create an engaging and informative YouTube video that captures viewers' attention and keeps them hooked on the idea of finding valuable coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of this penny's history, why it's highly collectible, and what makes some of these 1997 pennies worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million on today's market. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, initially minted to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design and material changes, but one thing has remained constant: its appeal to collectors. Now, let's talk about the 1997 penny. This coin, although not exactly old by numismatic standards, is still highly sought after due to a rare minting feature, the mint mark. A 1997 penny with a D or S mint mark is particularly notable for collectors, as these were minted in limited numbers, adding a level of scarcity to the coin. The mint mark is a small letter placed below the date on the penny, indicating where the coin was minted. In 1997, Lincoln pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Pennies without a mint mark come from Philadelphia, while those with a D or S mark come from Denver and San Francisco, respectively. Denver-produced pennies, marked with a D, are relatively more common, while the S mark from San Francisco denotes a proof coin, often of higher quality and meant for collectors. Proof pennies are typically struck more carefully, with a sharper, more polished finish that really makes them shine. It's the rare combination of these marks with pristine condition that makes certain 1997 pennies so valuable. So, what exactly could make a 1997 Lincoln penny worth up to $1.5 million? Let's dive into the key factors that increase this coin's value: rarity, condition, and errors. First, rarity. Collectors prize pennies with low mintage numbers or unique features. In the case of 1997 pennies, those with the S proof mark are less common and highly valued. Second, condition is everything. Coins in mint state condition, those that have been preserved and shown no wear, are considered extremely valuable. In the world of coin grading, an MS 70 grade, or perfect mint state, is the pinnacle of quality, and 1997 pennies with such high grades can fetch astronomical prices. And finally, we have error coins. Some 1997 pennies contain minting errors like double die obverse or weakly struck designs. These errors can happen when the die imprints the coin twice, creating a ghostly or doubled image, especially around Lincoln's face or the lettering. Collectors go wild for these error coins because they're so rare and visually distinctive. Error coins from 1997 with these unique imperfections can easily sell for thousands, if not millions, if they're in excellent condition. The current market for 1997 Lincoln pennies is booming. Coins with the right mix of mint mark, condition, and errors have been known to reach values as high as $1.5 million at auction. Even if you don't have an error penny, finding a 1997 S proof in near-perfect condition could still earn you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The demand for rare pennies has only increased in recent years. Numismatists and collectors are constantly on the lookout for rare Lincoln pennies, and they're willing to pay top dollar. But remember, to get the highest price, authenticity and condition matter most. So, how can you tell if you're holding $1 million penny? Here are a few quick tips. First, check for the mint mark. Look below the year 1997 on the penny. If you see a D or S mint mark, you're already off to a great start. Second, examine the coin's condition. The fewer scratches and signs of wear, the better. Look for strong luster and sharp details, especially on Lincoln's face and the lettering. Finally, inspect for any errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on Lincoln's face, the word Liberty, or any numbers. If you see doubling, you might just be looking at a 1 in a million penny. Collecting coins can be both a fun and profitable hobby, and who knows? Your next big find might just be lying at the bottom of your change jar. The 1997 Lincoln penny is a great example of how a single coin can hold both historical value and incredible monetary worth. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting, always keep an eye on pennies from unusual years or with interesting features. You never know which one could turn out to be worth a fortune. So, go check your pennies, look for that 1997 with the mint mark, and see if you've got a potential $1 million coin in your hands. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more valuable coins you might already own. And that's it. This script gives a detailed look into the 1997 Lincoln penny's value and what makes certain ones so collectible. Today, we're talking about the 2004 Lincoln penny, a humble coin with an unbelievable story that has collectors racing to find one. What makes this 1-cent piece so special? Could you have one sitting unnoticed in your change jar? Stick around as we dive into its fascinating history, rarity, and why this penny is worth a fortune. The Lincoln penny has a rich history that goes back over a century. Originally introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny was created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was a revolutionary coin for its time, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face rather than a symbolic figure. Since then, the Lincoln penny has undergone multiple design changes, material alterations, and mint mark variations, each bringing its own unique story. In 2004, the United States Mint continued the classic Lincoln penny design, featuring the image of Lincoln on the front and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the back. However, what makes certain 2004 pennies potentially worth millions are their mint marks and rare variations. Mint marks are tiny letters on the coin indicating where it was minted. On Lincoln pennies, the mint mark appears just below the date on the front. For 2004 Lincoln pennies, you'll typically find two main types of mint marks, the D for Denver and the P or no mint mark for those minted in Philadelphia. Each mint can produce millions of pennies, but some coins become valuable due to mint errors, variations, or limited production. Certain 2004 Lincoln pennies from the Denver Mint, identified by a D, gained legendary status among collectors for having incredibly rare misprints or minting errors that significantly increased their value. It's these errors that have contributed to a record-breaking auction sale, pushing the value of this penny into the millions. Minting errors can make all the difference between a regular penny and a treasure worth millions. For 2004, the rarest and most valuable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Double dies, for instance, happen when the die imprints the image slightly off, resulting in a faint double image, often most noticeable on the date or lettering. If you see Lincoln's face or the words, "In God We Trust," with a shadowy duplicate, you might have a double die penny. Die cracks and off-center strikes are also highly prized. Off-center strikes create a partial, shifted image of Lincoln's profile or the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which is a desirable feature for collectors. Die cracks are minor imperfections caused by a tiny fracture in the die, creating raised lines or marks on the coin's surface. These imperfections make each penny unique and can add thousands to the value. Collectors crave uniqueness, and rare 2004 Lincoln pennies with dramatic mint errors fit that bill. In recent years, the intense competition to own one of these exceptional pieces has driven up auction prices. In 2023, a Denver minted 2004 penny with a perfect mint error sold at auction for an unbelievable $16 million. Why so high? It's all about rarity, historical importance, and, of course, the thrill of owning a piece that few will ever find. Coin experts say that, because so few perfect error coins from 2004 exist, their value is likely to rise even more as demand grows. Collectors from around the world are increasingly interested in American pennies, and a rare mint error from 2004 is seen as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. So, could you be holding on to a fortune? Here's how to check. First, inspect the mint mark. If you have a D mint mark from Denver, look closely for any visible minting errors, like doubling, off-centering, or unusual marks on Lincoln's face or the memorial on the reverse. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help you see these details clearly. If you think you've spotted something unusual, consider taking it to a professional grader. Getting your coin officially graded can authenticate its value, and if it's rare, a grading service can help determine if it's worth sending to auction. Coins graded at the highest levels by agencies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, often fetch higher prices. As of today, 2004 Lincoln pennies with verified mint errors have sold for anywhere between thousands to millions of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. This high market value is influenced by a growing interest in U.S. coinage and the scarcity of verified error coins. If you want to sell a 2004 Lincoln penny with a rare error, start by consulting with a trusted numismatic expert or auction house. Many top auction houses offer free consultations and can help you set a reserve price to ensure you get the best possible return. The 2004 Lincoln penny is a reminder that sometimes, true value is hiding in plain sight. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, keep an eye out. You just might be holding onto a $16 million treasure. If you enjoyed learning about the hidden value of this incredible penny, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments if you found any interesting coins. Who knows? Maybe you're one step closer to discovering a hidden fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. This script dives deep into the history, unique minting errors, and current market value of the 2004 Lincoln penny, capturing viewers' attention and giving them actionable steps to check if their penny could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into one of the most unexpected treasures hiding right in your pocket change, the 2022 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark. You might be wondering, how can a penny be worth millions? Well, stay tuned, because this story is one for the books. The Lincoln penny has been an American icon since it was first minted in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was revolutionary, becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, breaking away from the tradition of using Liberty-inspired designs. Since then, this humble coin has undergone many design changes, especially on the reverse side. But the core idea, honoring Lincoln, remains a symbol of American history. The 2022 Lincoln penny carries on that legacy with a modern twist, but it's not just any ordinary penny. Now, let's talk about mint marks. These tiny letters can make a huge difference in the value of a coin. Mint marks tell you where the coin was produced, whether in Denver, marked as D, San Francisco, marked as S, or Philadelphia, which often has no mark. These mint locations influence both the rarity and collector value of a penny. The 2022 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark from Denver is a prime example. Why? Because certain mint mark combinations can make the difference between a 1-cent coin and a 7-figure treasure. So, what makes the 2022 Lincoln penny so special? Rumor has it that an extremely limited batch of these pennies, with certain features and errors, have hit the market. These error coins have slight misprints, doubled images, or other unique quirks, making them exceptionally rare and valuable. These kinds of unique errors happen during the minting process. Sometimes a coin gets a double die error, where the image or lettering appears to have a slight shadow effect. Other times, coins might have what's called a rotated die error, where parts of the design appear slightly rotated, giving it a one-of-a-kind look. Some 2022 Lincoln pennies with these errors have been appraised for up to $1.7 million. For a penny to reach that kind of value, collectors and experts are looking for several key details. These include coins that haven't circulated and are in pristine condition fetch the highest value, coins with rare minting errors, like the doubling effect on Lincoln's image or rotated features. A clear, deep mint mark on the 2022 penny is crucial for top dollar value. Combined, these factors turn a seemingly ordinary penny into an extraordinary collectible. Alright, so you've got your 2022 pennies lined up. How do you tell if one of them could be worth a small fortune? Here's a quick checklist. Check if your coin has the D mark from Denver. Grab a magnifying glass or loupe to check for any doubling or rotation in the design. Coins in mint or near mint condition hold much more value, even if you don't have a $1.7 million penny. A rare 2022 penny could still fetch thousands of dollars from the right buyer. So, take a good look. As of now, certain rare 2022 pennies have been auctioned for prices exceeding $1.7 million. The current demand for error coins has skyrocketed among collectors. And with the rise of online marketplaces, auction sites, and coin dealers, it's never been easier to connect with collectors who might be willing to pay top dollar. So if you find one of these rare error pennies, you might just have hit the jackpot. It's always worth checking with a coin grading service, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, for an official appraisal. Coins are a unique piece of history. Each one carries the story of its time, from the symbols chosen to the errors that make it one of a kind. For collectors, these coins aren't just currency, they're a window into American history and a potential investment in the future. Thanks for joining me on this treasure hunt through history. If you liked this video and want to learn more about rare coins, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next to find $1 million penny. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video. This script covers everything from the history of the Lincoln penny and importance of mint marks, to why the 2022 Lincoln penny has become a high-value collectible, potentially worth millions. Good luck with your video. Today, we're diving into the story of a truly unique treasure, the 1842 Lincoln 1-cent penny with the famous mint mark, a penny that, believe it or not, is now valued at a whopping $12 million. Yes, you heard that right. This coin could be hiding in a collection near you, and its historical background is just as fascinating as its market worth. So, if you're ready to learn how a 1-cent coin reached these unimaginable heights, let's jump right into it. Let's travel back in time to 1842, a year when the United States was undergoing rapid growth, socially and economically. Coins were being produced by the U.S. Mint with incredible care and artistry, each with unique features, including mint marks to identify where they were struck. The 1842 Lincoln penny we're discussing today wasn't just any penny, it was created during an era when pennies were crucial for daily transactions, especially in a growing economy. The U.S. Mint, established just a few decades earlier, was dedicated to producing quality coins for a young nation. Coins like this 1842 penny were crafted with care and precision, often bearing small distinguishing marks known as mint marks that indicate where they were produced. Mint marks are small letters stamped on coins that show the U.S. Mint location where they were produced, and on rare coins, these marks can add immense value. This 1842 penny is believed to have a highly unique mint mark, making it one of the rarest of its kind. Coins from this era with clear mint marks are difficult to find today, but the mint mark on this 1842 penny is an extremely rare feature, almost like a hidden treasure. In those days, mint marks were small, sometimes barely noticeable. But when collectors find one that's distinct and well preserved, it's like striking gold. This mint mark has been a key factor in its skyrocketing value, adding both historical significance and a unique rarity to this piece of American coinage history. So, why is this coin valued at $12 million? What makes this small, 1-cent piece worth more than a mansion? Several factors contribute to its immense worth. First, its rarity. There are only a few verified 1842 Lincoln pennies with this specific mint mark known to exist today. Each one that surfaces can cause waves of excitement among collectors, as they realize how few of these coins remain in circulation. Second, the coin's condition. This 1842 penny has survived in near-mint condition, which is extremely rare for coins that have been around for nearly 2 centuries. Collectors prize coins with sharp details, little wear, and a clear mint mark, and this penny ticks all those boxes. Lastly, historical demand. The 1842 penny is a time capsule from an era of growth and change in American history, and serious collectors pay top dollar for pieces that represent the culture and economy of early America. The current market value of $12 million isn't just about the coin's condition and rarity, it's also about its representation of American history. If you're hoping to find an 1842 penny in your collection or stumble upon one at a flea market, here's what you should look for. First, check the date. It must clearly show 1842, and the details should be well defined. Then, examine the mint mark carefully. Authentic 1842 Lincoln pennies with this special mint mark will have a unique shape and precise placement that distinguishes them from forgeries. Authenticity is crucial because forgeries are unfortunately common in the rare coin world. Make sure to have any 1842 penny examined by a certified coin expert, especially if it has a mint mark. Professional grading services, such as the PCGS or NGC, can verify its authenticity and provide you with an estimated market value. The 1842 Lincoln penny has been a showstopper in major coin auctions. It draws massive bids, with collectors and investors eager to add such a prestigious piece to their collection. In recent years, rare coin auctions have seen a boom in interest for historical pennies, especially ones from the 1800s. This particular coin is so rare that when it appears, it stirs up competition from collectors who understand its significance. In 2023, an 1842 Lincoln penny with the same mint mark fetched millions at auction. Experts predict its value could continue to increase, making it a sought-after investment for those passionate about U.S. history and rare coins. As rare coins continue to increase in value, many experts predict that the 1842 Lincoln penny could become even more valuable over time. The current estimate of $12 million is already impressive, but with the right market conditions and growing demand for unique historical artifacts, who knows what this coin might be worth in the next decade? For collectors, this is a reminder that rare coins are not just pieces of metal, they're pieces of history. And for this 1842 penny, the sky seems to be the limit. So, what do you think? Would you pay $12 million for an 1842 penny? This coin is proof that the value of a coin goes beyond its face value, history, rarity, and condition all play a part. And who knows? Maybe someday you'll be lucky enough to find a treasure like this in your own collection. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins with mind-blowing values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And drop a comment below, let us know if you'd ever spend millions on a coin. Until next time, happy collecting. This script should provide your viewers with an engaging blend of history, rarity, and current market insights about the 1842 Lincoln penny and why it's worth so much. It's set to captivate both casual viewers and passionate coin enthusiasts alike. Today, we're diving into a historical and rare find, the 1839 Lincoln 1-cent penny. With a current market value soaring to an astonishing $11 million, this coin has collectors everywhere on the edge of their seats. So, what makes this coin so unique? Why is it worth so much? And could you have one of these valuable treasures sitting unnoticed somewhere? Let's get into it. The year 1839 was a significant one for U.S. coins. But, surprise! It wasn't a Lincoln penny as we know them today. Lincoln pennies as we think of them didn't actually come into circulation until 1909, in honor of Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. So, what's up with this coin, and why are people referring to it as the 1839 Lincoln penny? In reality, the 1839 penny is part of the large cent series, a line of coins produced between 1793 and 1857. These coins, called large cents, were much bigger than the pennies we use today. And the 1839 penny, which some people mistakenly call a Lincoln due to its remarkable value, was actually designed by the legendary chief engraver Christian Gobrecht. Gobrecht's designs are famous and still revered for their artistry and detail. His 1839 penny was made during the matron-head era of large cents, characterized by Lady Liberty's classical profile. So, what does this coin look like? The 1839 penny features Lady Liberty in a classical Greco-Roman style. She's wearing a coronet inscribed with the word Liberty, symbolizing American freedom and strength. Surrounding her are 13 stars, one for each of the original American colonies, and below her profile is the year, 1839. The reverse side shows a simple yet bold 1 cent encircled by a laurel wreath, with United States of America around the edge. This design was bold, elegant, and represented the ideals of a young America: self-reliance, independence, and unity. Now, let's talk about rarity, which is the key reason behind the skyrocketing value of this penny. Only a small number of 1839 large cents were ever minted, and even fewer have survived over the decades in good condition. Many were either lost, melted down, or damaged. Today, finding an 1839 penny in pristine or even collectible condition is extremely rare. Collectors are not just looking for any 1839 penny, they want a coin with a clean surface, clear details, and minimal signs of wear. The value of this coin has reached $11 million because it's considered nearly perfect. That's right, this means it has been preserved almost as it was back in 1839. But only a handful exist in such remarkable condition, making them virtually priceless to collectors and investors. Over the years, the value of this coin has continued to rise, breaking records at auctions. Recently, an 1839 penny sold for a staggering $11 million. So why do collectors spend millions on these coins? It's a combination of scarcity, historical value, and condition. The coin's current value has been driven up by top collectors who view these rare coins as investments. Coins like these aren't just pieces of metal, they're pieces of history. And the 1839 penny is a slice of early American life, one of the last of its kind before the transition to smaller, modern cents. So, what should you look for if you're on the hunt for valuable pennies? First, always check the condition of the coin. Sharp details and a smooth surface make a huge difference. Second, seek out a certified appraisal or grading. Coins graded by agencies like PCGS or NGC often fetch much higher prices because they guarantee authenticity and quality. Finally, beware of fakes and replicas. Rare coins attract counterfeits, so it's essential to purchase from reputable dealers or auction houses if you're serious about investing. Imagine that, $11 million for a single penny. The 1839 1-cent coin may not actually feature Lincoln, but it holds incredible worth in the numismatic world. It's a living testament to America's rich history, resilience, and growth. Who knows? There might be even more rare coins waiting to be discovered, and maybe, one could be sitting in a forgotten collection somewhere. So, do you have an old penny lying around? Take a closer look, it might be worth a lot more than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which coin you'd love to learn more about next. Thanks for watching, and keep those eyes peeled for treasure. Today, we're diving deep into the story behind one of the most elusive and valuable coins in American history, the rare and captivating 1824 Lincoln penny. Not only does this coin have an incredible story, but it also holds an eye-watering value of up to $9 million on today's market. So, let's uncover why this coin is so rare, its historical significance, and why collectors are willing to pay millions for it. Let's get started. The 1824 penny dates back nearly 200 years, to a time when the United States was still a young country. Coins during this period were mainly hand-struck and inconsistently produced. The penny was not actually minted with a Lincoln design. In fact, Abraham Lincoln didn't appear on U.S. pennies until 1909. However, in collector circles, the term Lincoln penny is sometimes broadly used for high-value pennies, given Lincoln's iconic presence in American coin collecting. Minting errors, small mintages, and early production methods contributed to making the 1824 penny so valuable. In 1824, mint production was limited, and the quality control wasn't nearly as precise as it is today. Many coins from this period wore down quickly or were melted down as the years went by. What makes this specific penny so extraordinary is its condition and the historical impact it carries. Unlike pennies today, mint marks weren't as common on coins from the 1820s. This coin doesn't carry a traditional mint mark, but collectors believe there are certain varieties in design and striking that set it apart. Coins from Philadelphia, which didn't use mint marks at the time, can be identified by their unique die strikes and variations. Collectors carefully examine these features to verify the coin's authenticity and determine its true value. Now, you might be wondering, how did a penny become worth $9 million? It's a mix of rarity, condition, and collector demand. As few as 2 known specimens of this particular 1824 penny are believed to exist today in pristine, almost uncirculated condition. When it comes to coins, rarity plus high-grade quality equals a collector's dream, and those dreams come with hefty price tags. This particular penny was auctioned in a high-profile event, and the bidding war brought its price up to a record-breaking $9 million. This coin is not just a collector's item, it's a slice of American history. Its age, rarity, and the story it tells about the early days of the U.S. Mint make it incredibly desirable. The 1824 penny is one of the oldest known U.S. pennies still in existence, and its preservation allows us to glimpse the craftsmanship of that era. In addition, its near-perfect grade makes it even more special, as very few coins from this period have survived in such a pristine state. Interested in finding rare coins yourself? Here's what to look for. Always check the date, mint mark, and condition. A well-preserved penny from the early 1800s or any unique design features can signal value. Working with a certified appraiser or reputable coin dealer can help you understand the true market value of your coins. The rare coin market is hotter than ever. Over the last decade, we've seen consistent growth in the value of historic coins like this 1824 penny. Interest in American history and the thrill of rare finds drive prices up, making coins like this a solid investment. If you're interested in collecting, now is a great time to start, as demand is only expected to grow. The 1824 penny isn't just an old coin, it's an iconic piece of American history that tells a story of its time. It shows us how something so small can carry immense value, both monetarily and historically. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and who knows, you might just come across a treasure yourself. Thanks for joining us in this deep dive into the incredible journey of the 1824 Lincoln penny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video or have a coin you're curious about, leave us a comment below. Who knows, we might cover it next. Until then, happy collecting. Today, we're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history, the 1813 Lincoln cent. Is it a modern-day treasure? Could you have one hiding in your collection? Let's explore what makes this penny so extraordinary. The year 1813, think back to the era of James Madison. America was still young, and the nation was involved in the War of 1812. It was a turbulent yet fascinating time in U.S. history. Back then, the US Mint was producing coins with modest designs, focusing on simpler cents like the large cent with Lady Liberty, but here's the twist: the 1813 Lincoln cent is a fascinating mystery. So why is it called an 1813 Lincoln cent? Here's the mystery: no official US penny from 1813 features Lincoln's profile. In fact, it wasn't until 1909 that Abraham Lincoln first appeared on a penny, marking the centennial of his birth. This coin is shrouded in mystery, rumored to be an ultra-rare private minting or a test piece created by a master engraver. But what we do know is that it's exceedingly rare, and its historical allure makes it even more captivating. Now, let's talk value. This coin isn't just another old penny, it's a true treasure. Only a handful of these 1813 Lincoln cents are thought to exist, if they exist at all. Some collectors and historians believe that an 1813 penny with Lincoln's face might have been a prototype or an accidental minting. Finding an authentic 1813 Lincoln cent in mint condition? Well, that's practically unheard of. And it's this scarcity that drives its market value to unimaginable heights. Today, experts estimate it's worth around $8 million. Why would a single penny be worth millions of dollars? Here are the key factors: only a few genuine 1813 Lincoln cents are rumored to exist. Coins of this age are scarce, and in such incredible condition, they're even more valuable. Any coin minted during the early years of the United States carries a special piece of history. The 1813 cent, in particular, connects us to the past in a tangible way. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique and storied coins. With an estimated value of $8 million, it's one of the holy grails of coin collecting. Some of the biggest players in the coin world, well-known auction houses and private collectors, seek out rare coins like this 1813 Lincoln cent, knowing that these artifacts rarely come on the market. Now, you might be wondering, how could you tell if an 1813 Lincoln cent is authentic? Here are a few tips. This coin, if it exists, should have certain distinguishing marks. Examine the coin carefully or have it appraised by a certified numismatist. Genuine coins of this period had specific metal compositions. A reputable coin grading service can test and verify the metal content, ensure the design matches the known features of early 1800s coins while noting any rare differences that suggest it's a unique or experimental piece. Always consult a professional before taking any action, especially if you believe you have one of these rare coins. Even if you don't have this exact coin, there are other valuable coins out there that could be worth more than you expect. As of now, an 1813 Lincoln cent in excellent condition has an estimated market value of $8 million. This is not just a coin, it's an investment and a piece of American history. With so few of these rumored to exist, each year the demand, and the potential value, only grows. And this isn't the only valuable coin out there. Rare pennies from different years can also fetch thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. So, keep an eye out, check your pocket change, and who knows? You might be holding on to a small fortune. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins and million-dollar pennies. If you enjoyed this dive into the history and value of the 1813 Lincoln cent, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of numismatics. Have any of you ever come across an interesting old coin or maybe even a rare one? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting. This script offers viewers an exciting look into a valuable piece of history, the allure of rare coins, and the potential of hidden treasures, building excitement while also offering factual insights and viewer engagement. Let me know if you'd like to add any additional historical details or filming tips.